Hello, I wanted to show you really quickly a couple of things on the science notebook for your submission so that you can correct those and submit it again. So when you open 1.01, you get this template. And this template is available in every single lesson you see, but you just need to download the file. So clicking that link and opening up this document, you only need to do that one time in a unit. So when you do this the very first time in the first unit, like this is 1.01, you would enter physical science, intro to physical science, it's unit 1, and then each time you add a slide, you're going to change the lesson name. So before I do that, I always want to go over to the side and right click and duplicate it. And you want to do that several times because you're going to need one for each lesson. In doing that, instead of sending me a new PowerPoint file for each lesson, you're sending me a slide for each lesson. So they all need to be contained in one PowerPoint file. If you have made the mistake of sending me 13 different files, you can open each one and copy the slide. So for instance, if you open a file, you just have one that you did for 1.1, you open another file and you just have one slide here you did for 1.02, you can copy that and then you can go back into your 1.1 and paste it below. And then you would open up the one you made for 1.3 and you would paste it in so that you're building your number of files here, your number of slides for each lesson. Okay, so you want 13 slides in Unit 1 and 15 slides in Unit 2, and then you will just be submitting one PowerPoint file. So you would just do File, Save As, and then you would name this Unit 1 Science Notebook. And from there, you're able to upload it into the Dropbox in the Part 2 test. So if you have made the mistake of submitting multiple PowerPoint files, please correct it, turn it into one. You may want to save it as a PDF file. The way you do that, just in case you're not familiar. If you want to save it, and that compresses it so it's a little smaller. I know this might be hard to see. You would go to File, and when you go to Save As, once you save this, say for instance in a science folder on your desktop so you don't lose it, then after you save the file as a PowerPoint, you would go back in and save it as a PDF. So then you would have a PowerPoint version and a PDF version, so that if it is too large to upload in the Dropbox, the PDF should be smaller, more compressed, and then that should upload into the Dropbox. And then you just click Save. So if you can make that correction and submit it again, then I can get that graded for you. It speeds up my grading time tremendously. So something that should take maybe 1 to 2 minutes to grade. If I'm having to open 13 different files, it really takes 5-6 minutes longer. So if I had to do that for every student, it would really make my grading time take a lot longer, and that means you get your feedback later. So I'm trying to streamline that. So if you have questions, please reach out.